The Girl Scouts of Eastern Massachusetts have a new leader to help meet challenges of the 21st century. We'd like to welcome the new CEO, Katrina Taylor, and a Girl Scout from West Roxbury, Elise Poniatowski. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to start with Katrina because you came in as you weren't a Girl Scout before, but you are now.
Yes.
So why did you want to be the leader here?
What an amazing organization. I'm honored to be the new CEO. You know, Girl Scouts is really helping girls stand up, speak out, and make a difference in the world, right? And find their passion, explore their identity, and really engage in their community to solve problems that they would like to help change the world.
Right. Elise, you're the veteran here because you started out as a Girl Scout when you were how old?
I was in first grade.
What got you going with this?
Why did I start?
Yes.
Well, my troop leader, Amy Kelly, she decided that we should have a Girl Scout troop in West Roxbury and started pretty much our whole grade of girls involved. And the numbers have dwindled since then, but we still have 8 girls who are in our troop, which is pretty great.
And one thing, it sounds like you've got some friends here who will probably be friends for life maybe too, right?
Yes, definitely.
Katrina, I mean, we think of Girl Scouts as either they're selling cookies or they're going on camping trips in the woods or something. But what happens today? What are they doing?
Right. Well, there's 4 pillars for the Girl Scouts. So outdoors obviously is a big component of it, and girls get to learn about resilience. They get to learn about really challenging themselves and overcoming those challenges. We also have an entrepreneurship program, and we want girls to learn at a young age, hey, I can actually run a small business, or I can actually start an organization. Life skills are really important, so we want girls to be able to learn different skills that they can take throughout their life. So it's really robust. It's not just the cookie program, although the cookie program, they're learning how to run a business, right? And they do a phenomenal job.
At least when I was a kid, I had older brothers who were in Scouts. They had all these merit badges. You have some paraphernalia too. Talk about some of it.
Yeah, sure thing. So these right here are bridging, and these as well. These are my wings, and this is another bridging. So when you pass on from one level of Girl Scouting onto the next, you get a different badge. And that's also what all of these stars are for. So I have a star for every year that I've been a Girl Scout. And then on this side, these are my journeys. So to be eligible to get the gold award or the silver award or the bronze award, you have to do a series of activities to be eligible for it. So these are my journeys that I've completed to be eligible for the other awards. And then these are the awards themselves.
Which journey was the most important, do you think?
They're also important in different ways because they're multifaceted. You do multiple different things to earn each part of the journey. But
probably your Girl Scout.
Definitely
your gold award, right?
Yeah, the gold, because that had all the anticipation of actually doing the gold award project, building up to it.
What went into the project exactly?
To begin, like a 5-hour orientation, which was exhausting, but it was a lot of work. You had to complete 80 hours of service, which I had to delegate and organize, and I had to plan and go through interviews and proposals and then a final interview. So there were a lot of pieces into making it actually happen.
Katrina, a lot of hoops to jump through, but why is it so important for someone growing up to learn how to do that?
Right, so our Gold Award, highest achievement in Girl Scouts, it's an amazing process that it is 80 hours that they can complete between 9th and 12th grade. And it is a way for a girl to say, what is a problem in society that I can actually fix today? So we have had girls work on providing menstrual products for low income. We have had someone that has looked at the dangers of vaping and how can we solve that. And so today's girls, they're activists, and this is a tool, this is a way for them to have their voice heard and to solve problems that are actually sustainable. So I know that your program will be sustainable. You did a lovely job doing poetry, right? Poetry, yes, to help people with you know, what they're going through, and that will be a program that will continue on. So it's this lasting change that is letting girls feel empowered and make an impact through this project.
What about the poetry, Elise? What was it you were trying to help people go through?
So I started my project called The Poetry Connection to help use words as a way for people to express themselves and find comfort. Now, I've been a writer and a reader since I was tiny, since before I could actually read or write, and I had to have it read to me or written for me. And I always found this great comfort in words and being able to hear people speak and being able to express myself. It's always been something that's very important to me. So when I noticed this overwhelming kind of hopelessness in my community because of a lot of the social climate and political climate things that are happening right now, I wanted to give some of the comfort that I got through words back. So I started this poetry night so people could come and learn how to express themselves and speak and feel like they're heard, because I thought that that was something that was missing and was really important to me.
Katrina, I guess this is just another example of things that maybe not every kid can get in their school, so you need another organization to do that. But another thing I think that you've been working on is to make the Girl Scouts more affordable for people too, right?
Right, yeah, our community programming. So we have about 1,300 girls in our community programming that helps provide access. Access is key, and we really need help continuing and expanding that access. So through our programs where we will have access to traditional troop programming, we'll have other programs, we have some assistance for some of our camp programming, and we're really trying to bring access to those that might not know about it. Maybe they're like me, an immigrant, and they might not have known about the programming, or maybe there are some barriers within their community. And so we've got about 1,300 girls in our community program at the moment.
And Katrina, finally, people would like some more information. Is there a way they can follow up on that?
Yes, on our website. So gsema.org. We've got tons of information. We have an amazing customer care team that you can also call and get someone on the phone. And they do a great job kind of explaining the process of how you can either join one of our troops, or you could start a troop. You could join one of our programs or some of our residential camps. I know we still have spots left in those.
Thank you both, Katrina Taylor and Elise Poniatowski. We'll have more news in just a moment.